About 1% of the Malaysian population still lives without electricity. That might not sound like a lot at first, 1%, but consider the fact that Malaysia is a country of over 28 million people. So 1% is about 280,000 of Malaysians still living in darkness once the sun sets. Having electricity is gonna make a huge difference to them because it makes their village safer, less prone to attract wildlife, more sociable. They can go to their neighbors' houses even when the sun sets, and there are more opportunities to education.
Litter of Light is a global open source movement that aims at providing ecologically sustainable and cost-effective lighting to underprivileged and marginalized communities. The initiative was founded by Ilek Diaz in 2011 in the Philippines, which has since spread over to 21 countries and was brought to Malaysia by Incitement in 2015. Incitement's Litter of Light Malaysia has been providing solar street lights to the Orang Asli of Cameron Highlands and soon will be expanding their operations into East Malaysia. As of May 2016, 16 villages have been impacted, 719 solar-powered lights were installed, and 2009 villages no longer live in darkness.
So we managed to get a hold of the project manager of Litter of Light Malaysia, Mr. Harsh Kumar, and he was gracious enough to take some time off his busy schedule and do an interview with us. So we went over to his house in Bukit Jalil and we bought him dinner, and stuff to make up for it. So here's how it went down.
Guys, hi!
Where are we going?
We're going to Harsh Kumar's house.
Yeah, he's the project manager for Litter of Light. We managed to contact him. Woo!
Yay!
Nice! Okay, bye.
Food.
Yeah, we brought food for him. We're going in. Okay.
How did you get yourself involved with Litter of Light?
I actually got involved by accident, actually. I was volunteering with Incitement, which is a social business here in Malaysia. They were bringing Litter of Light to Malaysia in June last year. So I was like almost 1 year with Incitement, and what ended up happening is I was the only engineering student who was volunteering with them. And they asked me, hey, do you want to help us out? And I'm like, you know what, sure, fine, I can help you guys out. And originally it was just me helping them out with the design of the light, with the materials. Someone else was managing the project, and in the end, what ended up happening is the actual project manager kind of disappeared, and sort of all of a sudden now the only person who knows how to build the light, how to run the entire program is me. So yeah, on the first event day, I was just thrown into it as project manager, and here I am today now.
Do you mind explaining how Litter of Light works?
Basically how it works is, number one, we get our volunteers. As Incitement, we've got about like 600 plus now in Malaysia alone, and thousands all over the world. And what we do, we get the volunteers to come in, they register, blah, blah, blah. They come for the event, so we have all the materials ready for them. We just demonstrate how the light is built. And then after that, we have the volunteers set up into teams. We have like 5 or 10 different teams all going around with our own engineers, and all our engineers with each of their teams, they build their own lights. Each team makes about 5 lights each, totaling to about 40 to 60 lights. So that's Saturday. The next day we go Sunday to Cameron Highlands, where we have our rangers over there. There are rangers there who have their badass 4-wheel drives. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah.
Badass.
It's fine.
But yeah, we have the rangers over there, and we all go inside, and we're pretty much ride into the mountains and into the jungle for about 1 hour, 2 hours off-road, and we go to the village. We set up all the lights. At the end of the day, we have all the teams then test their own lights once it's set up, and we wait until around 8 o'clock, the lights turn on, and we leave.
Could you maybe explain how the solar street lights work?
Okay, so the street light is very simple. It's there's a solar panel on the top and the light and battery connected. During the daytime, the solar panel is charging the battery, and the circuit is made in such a way that during the nighttime, once there's no light hitting the solar panel, there's no voltage going to the battery, so now the battery is now discharging into the light. And of course, during the daytime, now again, once it's going from night to day, light is hitting the solar panel, so now there's voltage going there, and the battery stops discharging, and it starts instead charging. Very simple.
Now, what was one of your fondest memory while working on this project?
So I think my most fondest memory is from the very first build. So that one was actually very stressful because number one, everything was just thrown at me. We had the founder of Litter of Light International with us, and he wasn't very happy, but things were working out in the end. And nighttime hits, the lights start turning on, and you have these villagers who haven't seen lights in years, just outside looking up, and they're bewildered, they're going crazy. The kids especially, some of the kids start jumping around the lights, saying "Lampu, lampu," and this village had a school built right next to it. So, one of the kids, he just runs inside to the house, pulls out his books, and comes out and starts studying underneath the light. He just starts reading books under the light, and I think a bunch of the other kids started doing that too. It was, I think, the best experience from Egypt.
What kind of efforts have Litter of Light put into pushing this issue into the spotlight?
So Incitement runs a lot of talks every month or every 2 months, and we get a lot of these university students to come in. So I think the biggest thing we can do to gain more traction is if we have all these university students just spreading the word amongst their friends, sharing it on Facebook. Of course, we have social media, and yeah, we just need more presence with the other universities. We work with 2 universities so far, APU and INTEC, but we can start working with more universities as well.
Like Sunway?
Maybe. If Monica helps.
Do you have any messages to the audience that's watching?
If I have to say anything for the audience, it's you guys really, you don't realize how much you have until you go meet someone who doesn't have anything that you did. Staying in the city, you don't realize that people are actually living in the forest and the mountains without electricity. And don't take what you have for granted, but while you're doing that, might as well just help out those people who need the electricity. So, come join us for Litter of Light and spread the word.
And spread the word, we did! We walked around Sunway College and University, educating people about this issue and the efforts that Litter of Light are putting in to overcome it. This is to bring this issue into the spotlight, as many of us are still in the dark. In the dark. We also urge them to like Litter of Light's Facebook page and sign up as a volunteer for their next build. What do you feel after finding out about Litter of Light and the issue they are trying to combat?
I think it's a really good cause because the Orang Asli people, they need all the help that they can get, especially because I feel that they don't really get as much help that they deserve. And if everybody says we're like one Malaysia and stuff, and we all help each other, so why can't we help them?
Would you sign up as a volunteer for the next Litter of Light build?
I would actually. I have done something like that before, and I really enjoy the feeling that I get when after we've completed doing something for them, they're so appreciative and they're so happy, even with the smallest thing that you do for them. It's like the joy that you see on their faces. It really goes to show that no matter how small you do or how much effort you put into it, all the hard work and all that, that someone's appreciating what you're doing. And I feel that these are the kind of people that we should be helping.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Volunteering at the build, it was a wonderful experience, and frankly it was very good for the soul. We managed to build 89 lights that day. To know that the lights that we built with our own hands was going to light up someone else's life, literally, it was amazing. Yeah.
Our group was in charge of attaching wires to the back of the solar panels. After each group is done with their share of work, everyone is to put together all the individual parts to complete the solar street lights. What's next? Complete the circuit with the battery, and if the bulb lights up, you're good to go.
We hope this video has been informative to you, and if you want to sign up as a volunteer or you want to know more about this project, donate money even, you can visit their website. There's going to be a lot of information there. I think everything you need is going to be there. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!